hi, my friends. If you're not going to be, fashionably late, because I'm obviously not fashionable today, it's Saturday morning. I told y'all to meet me here in your pajamas. I couldn't do that to you. And then I was planning my project, and then I'm like, you know what? This new software has kind of given me fits, so I wanted to make sure the audio was working correctly. So I was doing test live feeds on my page, and something I thought might take me a minute or two took me about 15 minutes. But I think we're good. So I apologize for my tardiness. It's one of those things that I just wanted to make sure was working right before I went live again. I appreciate my sweet friend Colleen, who's always like letting me know how things are going. And she's eagerly waiting. She was eagerly waiting for me this morning and asked me, "Aren't you going live?" I said, "I am. I'm just trying to figure it out." So hopefully things are as it should be. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay, I hear myself, so that's good. That is a good sign. I'm still researching, you guys. I might be switching softwares. I mean, I've had designer friends use this one and have had great success. Okay, this isn't going to work. This is distracting even to me. All right, guys. Sorry. Oh, thankfully I don't have that view up yet. I do not want to make that distracting. It's going to be right in my eye line. I lowered it down some so you guys would have maybe a closer view, but that's going to drive me crazy. You're in for like the whirlwind. But yeah, this surface is great, and a lot of designers have great success with it. But I think I might need something a little more intuitive. So I'm going to give it a little bit more time and see how we like it. Okay. I am going to make sure this is shared to my VIPers. Post in the comments what your Saturday plans are today. I am going to do this live. I need to run by VisionWorks. I want to go by Hobby Lobby, which sounds dangerous, which could be. I need to clean my house. I need to do the laundry. All of the fun stuff. All of the fun stuff. Bear with me 1 second, you guys, and we will get started. All right. Welcome. Thank you for being here for the... I'm going to turn off. Yay, I can see comments! Okay, we may have had some struggle bus with the audio issues, you guys, but I'm seeing comments on my phone. Before we get started, I just have to, do a happy dance because for the longest time, comments weren't showing up. Hi, Lee. Hi, Colleen. Hi, Jessica. Oh, thanks, Colleen. I'm trying not to get frustrated. Hey, Lee. I'm so glad you're here. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Mama needed a little 40-year-old birthday gift to herself, so she went and got her hair highlighted and trimmed up. But this is just a Saturday morning mess. Meal prep. Colleen's going to do some meal prep. That's what I need to get. I have the containers. My mom did give me this really cool, it's like a super saver where you can vacuum seal your food in bags and stuff to freeze and stuff. So yeah, I want to start meal prepping. That's one of the things on my to-do list this weekend is cleaning up my refrigerator, my chest freezer, and my garage. I have an extra fridge and freezer out in my garage. Clean all that out because Mama's going to come help me meal prep and meal plan because I'm not the best at it. And so she's going to go and come over in a couple weeks and help me do that. So I got to get that ready for her. I have a workshop next week, so next Friday, and so then, like, this is my time to get all the things done. I'm so excited the comments are showing up in real time. Like, Colleen, you can attest to this. So, if you're not a part of my VIP group, I guess I'll go ahead and get started, because I'm kind of making that segue. I, a few weeks ago, did a live sale in my VIP group. If you're not a part of my VIP group, hashtag VIP in the comments if you're not a designer, and I will add you. And I wasn't seeing comments, or I wasn't getting any eyeballs, so I was like, okay, I'll just leave this up for the replay. I get it. It was a weird, wonky time on a Saturday night. I think there was a football game on or anything. And then my good pal Colleen sent me a Facebook message afterwards. Goes, did you see all my claims? I'm like, no. And that's when I realized that Facebook was not showing comments. And other designers and team meetings and stuff are saying, we're not seeing comments. So you don't know who's there. You know, it just doesn't make it personable. So this is huge because I know a lot of people were complaining about it. Lee says she's terrible at meal prep. Well, here's what I done. I followed this woman as I'm getting started. We're not this woman. It's a group of sisters. They're 6 sister stuff. They have a YouTube channel. They have a Facebook page, and it's just six sisters. And I got onto them because they're great with Instapot, and I love my Instapot, but I needed some ideas and tips and tricks on meals in the Instapot. And so they're all easy recipes, like 4 to 5 ingredients, very easy recipes to follow, dump and go kind of thing. And they have sheet pan recipes, just stuff that, for me, when I'm not good in the kitchen, gives me a starting point. And they had this dinner challenge to meal prep or plan meals for like a week. And it was like $5, but you got like a 2-week meal recipe plan. So I'm like, okay, I'll do that. So that's what I've gotten, but I need to like get it together, get myself together. Part of my problem is I want to meal prep because let's face it, Mama is tired when Mama gets home. Can I get an amen? Mama is tired when Mama gets home from work. But I have very picky boys. So a lot of times it's, you know, fend for yourself, whatnot, and it's just not conducive. And the budget doesn't like the do it yourself or the going through the drive-through. I may or may not be doing that on occasion. What was it? One night this week, my son had a haircut appointment, and then I had a Chocatoire team meeting. Hi, Marianne! And Colleen, I'm promising you, come February, when my budget says I can, I'm doing some epicure. I'm all about that. I think that can really help me out. It's just getting the cards to fall where they need to make that financially happen. But yes, I want to try that out. Son had a haircut appointment. I had a team meeting, business builders meeting with Chocatoire like an hour or 45 minutes after. And I called Mark and I said, I'm not going to have time to do dinner. Figure it out. Grab a pizza. We just got to eat dinner. So, you know, occasionally that's okay, right? But a lot of times we're bad about getting off work. Oh, what's for dinner? The $1 million question. Oh, yeah, we have meat in the freezer. Doesn't help you at 6 o'clock at night, but, you know, I digress. The intention is there. It's the execution that we're trying to get better with. So, anyway, I know I'm getting off on a tangent. I'm just happy to see my friends and catch up. So, if you're still with us, again, my name is Elizabeth Cooper. I'm an independent designer with Chocatoire. So glad you're here on this Saturday morning. And today, I'm going to show you how you can use some of our fun reusable transfers, some of our proprietary chalk paste, and repurpose. We're going to attempt to repurpose one of our wood surfaces, which typically they say you can't do, but I've seen it to where you can possibly work with it. So we're going to see if we can repurpose one of our wood surfaces to create some fun holiday Valentine decor for your front door. So it's incredible and easy and fun. So that's what we're going to do today. Lee, yes, I will put you in a group chat with myself and Colleen. Colleen is my new pal. We've never met in person, but we feel like we know each other. And we met through another vendor show. And one of the other vendors has this company called Epicure, and it's incredible. It's incredible. So, yeah. So we're going to get started. But before we get started, I'm going to quickly, we need to talk about Club Couture. Okay? So, that's fine. Club Couture is a monthly subscription program that Chalk Couture has for $19.99 US or $26.99 Canadian. You get free shipping, so that transfer mails to you with free shipping each month. You get 3 coordinating paste packets in that shipment for you to do the project. Now, you can use our transfers. If you follow me for any amount of time, you know that you can use our transfers on any surfaces. So you can reuse these transfers 8 to 12 times. They could be on our reusable surfaces, on wood, on glass, on plastic, anything that you desire, basically, almost. We also have an ink line. You can use transfers with our inks on fabrics. This is a great program, not only because you get that exclusive transfer sent to you monthly, but because you also get other additional deals and steals and exclusive promotions throughout the year. Whether it might be a promotion where you can earn some free transfers with an order, specific discounts. You also get flat rate shipping on any order that you place throughout the month. So if you're a Club Couture member and you place an order, you're going to pay $4.95 shipping. That's huge because shipping is based off weight, right? So a lot of our surfaces weigh a bit. So you're going to pay quite a bit. So that's a great deal. I also offer special deals and bundles for my Club Couture members. And I have and will, I'm in the process of developing a specific Facebook group for Club Couture members where we do a Chalk and Chat once a month doing the club. You also get a video from Chalk Couture that shows you about 3 different ways to do the club transfer. Colleen, what are you waiting for? You need some happy mail, girlfriend. Everyone needs something to be crafty with. And here's the thing, and this is why I want to bring this up, especially this design. This design is only good to the end of the month, which is the 31st. Okay? So, Colleen, if you're considering joining, you join Club Couture this month, and if you can do it, you can get our basics kit that gives you one of our reusable surfaces. The 9x12 a reusable surface, so you would have a reusable surface to do the transfer. You do all that, girlfriend, you're on your way to earn the Creative Kickstart. Okay, so bumping over to our Creative Kickstart, when you spend $60 US or $75 Canadian, you get the Feel Like Sunshine transfer free. That's the rainbow on the left-hand side. If you spend $75 US, you get the Fresh Start transfer on the right free. I'm sorry, and you get the Feel Like Sunshine for free. So you get 2 different transfers, both transfers for free when you spend $75 US. Lee, contact designer services, girlfriend. They can get that fixed. When you order $90 US, you get the rainbow and the Fresh Start transfer and the add-on free. So what the add-on includes is the florals and the little rainbow wood cutouts. So if you decide, Colleen, again, no pressure, but if you decide you want to join, you'd really get to stack the discounts by getting the disc, because the basics kit is already discounted. It's a good value for you. You get the free Creative Kickstart that's available this month. Then, some of these, I believe, have already sold out. But they took some of the previous Creative Kickstart designs, re-released them, and if you're a club member, you get 50% off. I'm not sure which one of these are still available. Some may be. So again, you can really stack the discounts. So just something to think about. But I really, because we're at the end of the month, I really wanted to highlight that the January Club Couture and the Creative Kickstart promotion. And even if you're catching the replay between today and tomorrow, and this at all is intriguing to you, message me. I can totally help you get that order placed. So, That's the spiel for this month. That is the spiel. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn you down so you can see my workspace. So this is our jar cutout transfer. I'm going to turn it this way so you can see it. Oh, of course it's a little backwards. Yep, the letters are backwards. That's one thing I got to figure out. The software is how to mirror the camera. Anyway. You get an 8.5 by 11 transfer. This is a B-size transfer. There's a cut line so you can trim it down the middle. We have a wood jar cutout that fits these. I'm not using the cutout. I'm going to use this with the door tags. Okay? Now, what you may or may not know, if you're not local to this area, I have a booth at a local store. This is one of our Christmas designs that did not sell for me in the booth. So I'm going to figure out a way and see if there's a way that I can reuse my surface. This may work, it may not. We're going to try. And this is going to be like a 2 door tag kind of deal. I have it all in my head. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sand this first. And I'm just going to sand this off. I'm trying to see if I can get this stuff off. So I'm just sanding away. Yeah, the rainbow is super cute. That comes with that Creative Kickstart. Okay. So this will not come off for me, which is just the glue. I'm not going to worry about that. I can still work around this. I do agree. Okay. So I've sanded that down a little bit, because then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my pomegranate and I'm going to paint this board. So again, our chalk paste is a proprietary chalk paste. It comes in like a yogurt consistency or sour cream consistency. Guys, everything that I'm using, except for like ribbon and stuff, it's in the cart link that's in this description. So the door tags, the transfer I'm using, I'm going to use Couture Coral in black. I did not put this color in. Actually, I can't remember if it was available. I'm just putting this to the side in case I need it. I'm going to try using the Couture Coral. I'm just wondering if it's going to be dark enough to cover the background. We shall see. Taking a paintbrush, because you can use our paste as a paint. I'm grabbing a paste tray, and I'm going to take another stir stick. This color I was stirring was pomegranate. Really pretty. But I'm really wanting to use Couture Coral. But we're going to play around. This is an experiment, you guys. We're going to see if this works, because I don't know if this will be dark enough. I'm going to paint over the reindeer parking. That is what we're going to attempt. And then I'm just spritzing the paste with a little bit of water to kind of thin it out just ever so slightly. It is a pretty color. Guys, in the next couple weeks, couple days, really, about a week or so, keep your eyes peeled because we have a new catalog coming out. And let me tell you, I'm going to be dropping some sneak peeks. And it is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Okay, so I've kind of stirred that up a little bit. I'm taking a paintbrush, okay? And I'm just going to spray the bristles ever so slightly. And we're going to see if this works. If it doesn't work, then I will change it up. I'm going to do this, though. Thought I had... Make sure I got it good and brushed off. I'm just painting over the previous design. You can see the reindeer parking a little bit underneath, like you can't see the color, you can kind of see the shape of it. That's okay. Yeah, I think it'll work, Lee. I think you're right. I think it's going to be fine. And this isn't anything that's going to go in the store. This is going to go on my front door. But again, my purpose of wanting to do this is showing you that even certain surfaces that say they're not reusable, you can get creative to repurpose them. And you don't have to just use Chalk Couture surfaces. If you find a really cool surface somewhere, you can totally purpose it for as a found surface. This brush is like shedding on me. Let me grab another one. The bristles keep coming out on it. So that's the great thing about our product is it's very flexible and meldable to what you want to try to achieve. And sometimes the fun of it is trying something and it may work or not work. Oh, yes. Yes. And that's one thing I'm going to be doing, you guys, is creating my wish list because I want all the things. Most all the things. Right away. Get that one other bristle out that's stuck in the paint. But we have some great new kits are coming out, new surfaces, spring. There's a lot of farmhouse style stuff. It's going to be so much fun. And guys, too, if you're watching and you are not a designer, feel free to hit that share button and glitter me out. And if you glitter me out, comment #glitter. And then your name will go in my sprinkle jar for some Happy Mail from me. That really is a helpful thing to my business. What else was I going to say? And guys, we have a new designer kit that's releasing February 8th. But if you want more like Valentine's-y like transfers and you've thought about, man, this is so much fun, and you want to become a designer, put #designer in the comments. So the great thing about Chalk Couture is you can become a designer and not want to do the business. You can join Chalk Couture as a crafter, just as a hobbyist, to enjoy all the perks. So it's definitely something I would encourage you to consider. We have the spring one coming out in February with the launch of our catalog. So yeah. I'm happy to answer any questions. $99 gets you a starter kit worth $250. Hello. That's okay. Your name will go in my sprinkle jar, Colleen. Not a problem. Thank you for glittering me out. Let's see here. Have my Post-its here. I don't know where my pen went. I had a pen. I'll use my Sharpie. Colleen, you're going in my sprinkle jar, girlfriend. And guys, as soon as my jar is full of shares, I randomly draw for Happy Mail. So consider sharing. And guys, with this new catalog, there's going to be so many different fun workshop options. And even if you're not local to Middle Tennessee, we do virtual workshops. Okay? That's the great thing about, one thing that came out of the pandemic is realizing you can do workshops virtually, and they're just as fun. And you don't have to keep your invite list to just those that are local. So if you have friends out of state, totally do it. It's workable, it's doable, all the things. And see up here, I'm not worrying about that part because that part's going to be covered. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick this to the side here. I'm going to get my quick dry tool. I'm going to dry this. And I might do another coat. It's funny, probably because I don't have my ring light on. I don't really need it because I have the window. But it looks a lot lighter of a color. Like, it's still fine, but it definitely looks darker on camera. You're welcome, Colleen. I'm realizing with the way Facebook is at, I just have to tap my screen to see the comments. And I don't think I realized that before. I gotta share that well. So our paste dries in 8 to 10 minutes, you guys. This is a quick dry tool that I'm using just to expedite the drying process. Okay. So that's what we have so far. I'm going to do another. Just going through anytime places that are kind of some light coloring. Okay. Put that in my little jar here. I'm going to quick dry this, and then I'm going to move on to the other board and just continue to let this air dry. This one is going to be more of an accent piece than I'm actually going to be chalking on it. Guys, one of the great things about our paste, like I said, it's proprietary to Chalk Couture. And the great hey, Carol, do we have a new viewer on? Hi, Carol. Welcome to our live. You're watching Elizabeth's Chalking Corner. I'm an independent designer with Chalk Couture. And our products allow you to create fun home decor. So I am doing a live today demonstrating a project using our door tags. So that's what we're watching today. Okay. So again, I'm going to set this off to the side. I don't need to worry about this piece, this part, because that's going to be covered. So we're taking another door tag. Again, everything I'm using today is in the link in the description, in the cart link. Now, I did put 2 door tags in that cart link. The great thing about the cart link is you can go in there, click on that, You can add things to it. You can remove things from it. But it just gives you a starting point because then I can put in there what I know you might need based off the project we're doing. I did put 2 door tags in there. You don't have to do 2 door tags if you don't want. So know that. Excuse me. Know that you can totally remove that or adjust that quantity. So this is wood. Another one of our door tags. Again, wood is typically, chocolate door says it's a one-time surface. You just saw how I painted over that other one to reuse. I'm just giving this a light sand before I wax the wood to ensure that the chalk paste adheres evenly to the surface. Because wood is so porous and dry, and our chalk paste has moisture and a water content to it, that the wood could absorb that water and make the finish look kind of funny. So that's why I chalked. Now, here it is. I'm like, where's my wax? It's right here. I didn't realize the top was on it. So we have our surface wax, you guys. Sorry, the text is backwards. There's no odor to it. It's clear. You can totally get Minwax from like Lowe's or Home Depot and get a tinted wax. I do have a tinted wax that I've used before. But this is what I'm using today. I'm just going to use one of my fuzzing cloths because I thought I had paper towels up here. That's okay. I didn't realize I'd run out. I'm just going to take a little bit of wax. And I'm just rubbing the wax on the surface. And like I said, the wax creates a barrier to the wood. It prevents the wood from absorbing the water content of the paste, but it also prevents the transfer from stretching when I apply the paste and then try to remove it. It's not sticking so hard. Okay, so we got that done. Okay. And I'm going to twist the top on my wax this time. And so the question is, do I do follow your heart or bloom? Bloom and grow or follow your heart? That's the question. That's a question. I think I might do the follow your heart. Now, again, I want to reiterate, you do see paste on the transfer. These transfers have been washed. Our transfers are reusable 8 to 12 times. However, some paste that's a higher pigmented paste may stain the fabric, but as long as the screen itself is cleaned, it's perfectly fine to reuse 8 to 12 times. Now, there's some transfers that some designers have gotten to use more than 12 times, but again, that is all depending upon how well you clean your transfers. The chocolate tour doesn't guarantee that, but it has happened that some people have found a trick and tip to be able to do that. So, if you do purchase a transfer, don't throw it out after the first use, after you rinse it out thinking it's ruined because there's markings of paste stains around the transfer. When you look at the transfer and see the actual screen and see that it's clean, you know it's clean. You're good. So, I'm going to take the transfer off the sheet. I didn't cut the sheet all the way through. I just scored down the line to make storing it easier. Now, I'm not fuzzing my transfer because I've already used this transfer probably 2 or 3 times. You only need to fuzz your transfer the first time. Sounds good. Have a great rest of your day, Colleen. You only need to fuzz your first 2 times in chalking or using a new transfer. So I'm just lining this up. I'm pushing it down, making sure it's where I need it to be. I'm grabbing my black velvet. And I'm just going to dollop some around there. I'm taking a mini squeegee, okay, and I'm pushing the paste through the transfer. I'm being really careful to make sure that I don't get outside the transfer because I'm dealing with wood. Whereas if I was using one of my reusable surfaces, I'd be like, oh, I can wipe that up later. You just never know. So I'm just being extra careful. Okay. And then I am taking my squeegee and pushing it through. I'm about halfway done. So then I'm taking my extra paste that's on my squeegee and I'm putting it back in the paste container, okay, to not waste paste. I'm taking this transfer and putting it in my bowl. Then I'm going to take another squeegee and I'm just taking, and again, look at this paste, guys. It's like a yogurt sour cream consistency. If you were to open up the paste and it's a little dry, you can spritz it with some distilled water. Or you can, and then if you find that you accidentally put too much, spritzed it a little too hard, you can always add some flour or cornstarch to your transfer or to your paste, and that'll thicken it back up. So again, I'm just taking my squeegee and I'm just pushing the paste through the transfer. And as you can see, a little bit goes a long way because I can still see the design. Okay, so you don't need a lot of our product, and that's the other great thing. The squeegees help us to ensure that we have an even coat of paste, but that we're not overusing the paste and wasting product. So again, I have some excess on my squeegee. I'm just putting it back in my paste jar. Okay. So then we're ready to pull it up. I'm not pulling it corner to corner. I'm pulling it up side to side, and I'm pulling it up slowly. Because we found that if you pull up the transfer slowly, you want to be swift about it. You don't want to leave it on there too long, but you want to pull it up slowly as to not, if you pull it up too fast, it might have a more fuzzy look. You won't have such a clean look on the transfer. So, and I'm going to take my drying tool. I see what the O and the L here kind of didn't get filled in too well. So I'm just drying this, and then I'll lay the transfer down again and just run the squeegee over it again, and it should be good to go. Okay, so then what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this transfer, and I'm just going to line, I can see through the a little bit of paste. Okay. There we go. Fixed. So again, another example of how if you figure out that you've missed something, you can line it back up, put it back over it, and it's good to go. Make sure it's good and dry. And then I'm going to do a trick that I saw other designers do. Which is, I'm going to take the other jar transfer. Thinking about this because I'm trying to remember how they did it, but basically they didn't use the text, they just used the outer corner of the jar. I think if I had the jar down at the edge, it would look better. So I don't think I'm going to do that. So I think it might look funny because I didn't do this further down. Which is fine. It still looks fine. I just remember that haphazard. Like, wait. I could, you know, look like that there's a bunch of jars stacked behind it, basically. Okay. So, I'm going to take my stir sticks out of my paste. Put my squeegees in my little bowl. Put the tops back on so my paste doesn't dry out. I'm going to warm up my glue gun. I thought I might need this darker color, but I didn't. Oh yeah, this is gonna be pretty, pretty, pretty. Oh yeah. I get excited. So excited. Okay. Now, taking this door tag, and the way we're gonna do it is just like so. Okay, it's gonna be just like so. Waiting for that to heat up. While that's doing that, I'm getting my little flowers. Flowers already. So here's the fun part. Chalk Couture gives you the design, gives you a place to start. Then you can get creative in how you sort of fluff up your projects. So that's what I'm doing with the flowers here. See here. I thought I had some regular scissors up here, and I don't think I do. That is a-okay. I'm gonna use some of this burlap ribbon, I think. use some of the, that'll be pretty. Yeah, I'm using some of that. I hope this will work. I don't want it to work. So with this. All right. And I may put this on my door. I may put it behind me. I haven't decided. But this looks so stinking cute. So you can totally stack surfaces and have contrasting colors. You've seen me paint with our chalk paste. So there's some versatility in how you use the product. So that's awesome. Let's see here. I'm going to try. Yeah, it's not gonna. Oh, that actually did work. I just have to do them one at a time. There we go. I shouldn't really be using my transfer trimmers for this, but that's okay. Desperate times calls for desperate measures. One second, you guys. I am so sorry, but my dog pulled out my charger on my computer. I kind of need that. Okay, I am. What are you guys doing underneath there? Yeah, go lay down. Go lay down. I'm going to take some of these. Okay. All right, I just want a little bit of purple. All right, so what I'm gonna do now, I have that all situated and ready to go. Get my glue gun. And I put some glue. Pushing it down. Okay, so this is how it looks so far. All right. Enough of that. Shows you all better letters the correct way. All right. So then now I'm going to take a couple of flowers. flowers to stick to the board here. Yeah, I'm just pressing this down. I'm just gluing these on one at a time. So I've glued these on. I'm just trimming this ribbon. I don't need that big. I might in fact use this, you guys. I'm gonna trim this in half and see if I can. So sometimes you start going and your creative juices start flowing and you kind of divot a little bit, and that's the fun of it. This is the fun of it. Oh yes, that looks adorable. Okay, so grab some twine that I have here. I'm tying it. You saw me do that. Basically, I did a Cancer awareness bow. Okay. So then now I'm going to take this. First, I wasn't sure if I was going to like this burlap, but I do. Okay. So then I'm going to take this. I don't need such a large piece. Here. Okay, need another. That's too small. Okay, let me get some more twine. Again, I'm making a Cancer awareness bow. And I'm just pushing the back down like so. Okay. And then I'm going to take some twine. And then I'm going to tie it in a knot to hold sort of the cinch part of the bow. Okay. Trimming this. Alright, so we have this part. And then the last piece, I'm taking some of this pale pink. I take about like that much. And then I'm taking my bow here. Sorry, I'm not showing y'all very well, am I? Make sure that's out of the center. I don't need that big of a piece, do I? And then I'm taking the ribbon and I'm covering the bow. Okay, so then I'm taking my bow, trim off this twine, I'm just gluing that on. Guys, look at that. Let me switch the camera view so you can get a better idea. And then I'm going to dovetail these off camera a little bit and trim them up so it's not covering the flowers so much. But look at that. And I'll take a final picture and post it on the page so you can see the final project. But that's how we took one surface, repurposed it, used some ribbon and some floral to kind of judge it up some and make it a little bit better. So fun. Guys, thank you so much for watching me today. If you see the live button, that means you caught me live. If you do not see that live button, then that means you caught the replay. Thanks, Carol. If you have any questions about Chalk Couture, about Club Couture, our crafting program, or if you're crafty and want to hear more about the designer opportunity, feel free to message me and I'm happy to answer any of your questions. If you're new here, I invite you to like and follow the page. And then once you like and follow, turn on the notifications so you're notified when I go live. I go live several days a week and do several different demonstrations and show off our fun products and how to use them. So happy Saturday. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we will see you soon. Take care, everyone. Bye.